and welcome to the stream, everybody! Hello and hi and hello! Hope everyone's doing great. Hope everyone's doing fantastic today. And today we are going to continue more of PowerWash Simulator. Now, last time that we left off, we basically cleaned the light post, the flashing light post on both sides. I had no idea that there were two sides of both of those light posts on either side. And then we got like 1/3 of the way done with the floor. Hopefully we can finish the floor today. But so far we've been doing some good progress. We've been doing some good progress with it. So yeah. So let's just continue onward and see where this goes. So with that being said, without further ado, let's get right into it. Do this, do that, do this, and bam. Alrighty-os. Let's continue. So we only have 30% more to go in order for it to be clean. Alrighty. So let's continue onwards. But man, I will definitely say that it has changed so fast with the weather. Like, it was like up like 30s and 40s, and now all of a sudden it's like down to like lower temperatures, which that is, whoa, really surprising. Really, really surprising. Because honestly, where I'm from, it was really cold. It was literally in the minuses area. Yeah, that's literally how much cold it was in my area. It was literally in the minus areas. But I really hope that everybody out there, I hope y'all be safe with this crazy, crazy weather that we're having. Y'all be safe. Please stay warm. And just don't go anywhere. Safety is way important. Especially in this type of weather. Especially in this type of cold weather that we're going to be having. I mean, I've seen like some, literally a little bit of crazy videos of like soda popping, just like out in the cold, which I only thought the one thing that actually does make a soda pop is Mentos, but honestly, the cold surprised me there. And then lastly, of course, trees are like popping, like the ice gets to like a certain temperature of the trees to make it like pop out of nowhere. Which honestly, that's like surprising. Never thought that trees could pop other than from like fire or thunderstorms. You know, I didn't know that could happen, but it sure can happen. But all in all, please stay safe. Don't go anywhere. And please try to stay very, very warm. Because this weather is going to be cold. And crazy. Hope y'all be safe. Just stay by the fire. Have some... Wrap yourselves up in a blanket. Drinking some hot cocoa. Because surely I'm going to be doing that for sure. I'm definitely going to be drinking some hot cocoa for sure. Definitely, definitely, definitely. Man, look at this. It's so cute. It's so cute. Alright, let me get the flooring with this one. All around it. Oh, there's numbers and stations? Oh my god. There's like numbers on here! I thought it was just like a bulletin board of like putting stuff, like events or like shows coming up. But no, this is literally like a station board of like where the train goes and everything. This really comes to show that I never been to a subway before. This really comes to show I never been to a subway before. Really comes to show. But honestly, if I'm at a mall and I see these signs of like where everything's at and everything, you can guarantee I will definitely use one of those. Because honestly, there might be something that's like new that you never actually knew about. Or probably you're just trying to find where everything's at and everything. I still use it sometimes. I want to get this underneath. Because I know for sure. Oh, it says information box. I did not see that. I honestly did not see that. But yeah, sometimes I'll be using the maps of where everything would be at. Okay, just this side. There. Underneath all clean. And now getting back to the floor. Beautiful, gorgeous floor. There we go. I wonder what kind of chairs these are. Because honestly, to me, they kind of look like stadium chairs that you would see at like football games and stuff. And honestly, football stadium seats are the worst. They are honestly the worst seats I come across on. Other than like the chairs that I had for when I was like at school for band. And those chairs were, oh my god, they were so uncomfortable. So the thing is that when we actually got, so during the time when I had like a very bad, like, very much bad, rude teacher during that time, when I was in high school, she literally changed everything. She literally changed everything in the building. Trophies were taken down. Painting everything to look like it's so dull and modern and boring. With that very tealy gray, sort of. It's like a gray, but yet it's like light at the same time. So it's kind of like a cool gray. Anyways, so during like one of the changes is that she got new seats. And these seats are so uncomfortable. There's like no lean in or anything. They're just like, they straight up straight. These chairs are literally like a 90-degree angle. These chairs are literally very, very uncomfortable. And I honestly hate those chairs. I honestly do hate those chairs. I really do hate those chairs. But yeah, stadium seats are the worst. Because there will be like some stadiums that are just like, we have seats, we have like back recliners and stuff, but some of them are either missing, or some of them are just like busted up and everything. And then there are ones that are just like straight up cylinder blocks. You know, you're literally sitting on a cylinder block. And you have to bring like a lawn chair or something in order for you to actually sit on. Sit in the stadiums. Because honestly, those seats were very uncomfortable. Very, very uncomfortable. And then there are ones that are just like, yeah, we have the seat, but there's no back to it. So you can't lean back. So yeah, stadium seats are so uncomfortable. And I honestly been to a few. I honestly did. But man, can you believe it? It's almost like, it's literally almost a week before Iron Lung. I'm honestly so excited to go see that movie. I'm really excited to go see that movie. Because I had an idea. I don't know if I told you this. I think I told you guys, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Just like for an early thing. Okay. So, honestly, I am definitely the type of person that actually does bring snacks into theaters. But I don't bring in like a whole meal, just like a lot of people do, like bring in watermelons or casseroles or anything. I like to do it small, you know. I like to bring cookies, or like, well, that's a new thing for me. I bring cookies. But like, as for me, I bring like a little snack box, you know, just sneak that in, you know. One of my favorite snack boxes, and sneak it in. That sort of thing, you know. And don't worry, loads of people have done this. Loads of people have done this. Ooh! Ooh! Click, click, click. How about this? Yeah! All this stuff is you. So yeah, I've actually done that. A few times. But I'm not the only one. Loads of people have at least done that. Loads of people at least brought in a snack or something to the movie theaters. But anyways, so for this time around, I wanted to do something special. I wanted to do something a little special for this occasional movie. So, since the movie is based on the color red, like there's a lot of blood in the movie and everything, so I was like, okay, so what if I can just bring candies that are basically red color? Like, there's a lot of candies out there that are literally have like a red color to it and everything, so why don't I just bring the color red candies all over? But the thing is that there's a few candies that I basically don't like that is the color red. So I'm like, okay, so what can I do with this? What can I obviously do with this? There's got to be something for me to actually do. And then I thought of something. I thought of the game. The game is based on a monstrous fish. And what kind of candy only has a fish on them? And it's Swedish fish. Now, I'm not sponsoring these candies or anything. I'm just saying. So then, it hit me. Swedish fish. The movie has a ginormous fish in it. That's a great idea. So I got some of those. So I'm like, okay, I got Swedish fish. What is something that I can do with this? I can do so much to it. And like, and then I remembered the game is based in like, in a pool of blood. Like there's literally like it's taken place in like a very big open-y type area of like pool of blood. So then I was like, okay, what is something that I can do that's like that? What's like a very good obvious candy that I could think of that would fit for this? I was thinking like Skittles, or like something that had like little droplets of blood. I mean, not blood. Sorry. Little droplets that can represent it. And then it hit me. Hot tamales. Hot tamales come in a big bag or box that is literally coated in red. And that can represent the pool. So, my idea is to have a big bag of hot tamales, pour it all into a Ziploc bag, and have little fishes swimming around in it. How cool is that? Best idea ever. I think it's a pretty good idea. I honestly think it's a pretty good idea. A little something. A little nice something for it. For the movie. Now, of course, I know that there's already like a popcorn bucket of like the iron lung, and it's like really, really cool. And you know what's really cool is that literally some people can actually 3D print this if they want to. They can obviously 3D print this if they have a 3D printer. Now, obviously, I don't have that. But that's actually really cool for people that has 3D printers. That's honestly really cool. You know? So yeah, I'm going to be making that little snack thing. Because I honestly think it's a really cool concept. And I'll definitely post it online. And stuff. To show you guys. Definitely show you guys. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm honestly excited. I'm ready to scare my socks off with this movie. Even though it's going to be literally terrifying. Either way, it's gonna be awesome. It's literally gonna be awesome. Alright. Now I gotta work on the metal thing. Which this is probably gonna take us a while, but that's okay. That is definitely okay. We can take our time with this. And you know what I just discovered? You know what I literally just discovered? So, I was actually looking through some fan art for Lizzie of Frankenstein because I want to make some art of Lizzie of Frankenstein eventually one day. And I was looking through and I saw like the movie was like is like literally almost 2 years old, which that is like crazy. That's almost 2 years old. So I was actually looking at the cast members. And I really like the character Frankenstein. And I was wondering, okay, what kind of movies has this guy been in, you know? So I looked at like the showings of like shows or movies that the guy was in. And oh my god, I was flabbergasted to notice that he was Cody from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. Like, I grew up watching that show, and I had zero knowledge that he was actually Cody. Like, I was so speechless to find out that he is the guy that plays as Cody. Like, I was so speechless to find out about that. But he's obviously, like, so grown up. He's grown up. It's so amazing that he's grown up for all these years. Because I love that show. I honestly enjoy watching that show. But man, it was really surprising to find out that that character, the actor, was actually Cody. And just to put the cherry on top of this, I actually looked at the mother, the crazy mother that always gets into a fight with Lizzie. Turns out she is the mom of the kids for Spy Kids. It literally dawned on me. I was like, wait, she was on Spy Kids? What kind of character was she? Oh, she was the mom. Oh. Like, I was speechless. I was honestly speechless by those two things. Like, I already knew one of the members, which was basically the dad. He's actually from Stranger Things. Now, that I actually didn't know. I honestly thought that the person that played as Frankenstein was actually just like a young actor, just like trying to get into the spotlight. And I was like, man, he kind of, like, honestly, like how he acted and everything, he just reminded me a little bit of like Johnny Depp a little bit. Just like his acting skills, it just sort of reminds me of like a young little Johnny Depp in a way. I don't know, maybe it's just me or something, but he kind of reminds me of that a little bit. That's probably why I actually like that character. Is that he just, the way that he acts, it kind of reminds me of that a bit. Kind of does remind me of that a bit. But either way, the movie's great. I like that movie. Clean, metal floor! Clean! Clean, I say! I'm just gonna go up and down. I'm not gonna pace myself back and forth. Because there's just like little chunks. There's obviously just like little chunks. Alright, we're at the same place as we were before. Which, that's good. That's kind of sort of good. We're almost done. I just hope that what I'm doing is actually making an effort. Because honestly, I'm not going to do that whole thing like I did yesterday. So this has to be it. If not, I'm gonna be mad. Alright, we're almost at the end. Please, ding for me. Please ding. What? Are you kidding me? I know you're rusty. You're probably next somewhere. Probably this. Huh. It's probably this. Yep! Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, we didn't take a whole entire thing to do it. Alright. We're gonna finish this floor. We're gonna finish it today. Who would have thought that doing this would be so calmly and just so competitive at the same time of it. Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Okay. Probably going to do the pillars now. Yeah. Since they're sort of there. Okay. Ring. Going around. There you go. Now forward a bit. Until we get here. Get all this off. So we got one more pillar, and that will be it. One more pillar. Now, I do actually know when the change is going to happen. Honestly, do know when the change is going to happen. So, for Tuesday will be my final live streaming thing. But do not worry. Once the change has happened, I will be posting some Crash Bandicoot. No, wait. Not Crash Bandicoot. Some Jak and Daxter series on the weekends alongside with Wizards 101. However, there won't be any commentary, which is the saddest thing. But I'll still try my very best to give you guys information of how much I actually feel and rate it and everything like that. Just like I would do with mostly all the games that I've done. And hopefully in the near future, which probably will be, that we will go back to what we're basically doing today. I really hope so. Because I love doing this. I honestly love doing this. I obviously love doing live streams and talking to you guys and everything like that. I obviously love to do it. And obviously, of course, I really do want to know what happens in Tears of the Kingdom. If any of the other games as well that are on hold. Don't worry. I won't continue onwards until I actually know when we will be back to our regular schedule. Everything will be on hold for now until everything is back to normal. Ooh, 2 things. Nice. Ooh. Alright, that's the corners done. Now it's time for us to go over here. I'm probably going to have to move this ladder. Oh my. Oh my. So, I thought that was graffiti. So that's how we're gonna do it. Honestly, I don't think that's how we're gonna do it. I think we're gonna still do the exact same method that we did with when we did the rails. Go up and down, up and down. At least the yellow's doing a lot more damage than the green has for a while. Really, really glad I switched to yellow. Alright. Keep her going. We're almost at 80. This floor is going to be so amazing. You know, I'm just gonna go back and forth. Just make it easier. Get that little piece. There we go. There we go. Now work on the next one. Alright, just a couple more rows. But honestly, on that note, on the last day for my final stream, I will be doing a 2-hour stream for you guys of Stardew Valley. I will be doing that. I will definitely be doing that. Two-hour stream, Stardew Valley. Mark your calendars. Mark your calendars. On Tuesday, I'll be doing Stardew Valley. Almost done. You know what else is going to be exciting for the horror industry? The back rooms. I'm honestly very curious to know the ending, because I think it's coming out this year? Yeah, I think it's coming out this year. There we go. Finally cleaned this. And while we're at it, we might as well do the pillars. Why do the pillars kind of remind me of a push pop? They kind of look like that. You know, the blue kind? The blue push pops? There we go. I thought it was going to be difficult, but I guess not. I thought I had to get onto the rim and clean those edges, but I guess not. Thankfully, I don't have to do all that. Thankfully. Alrighty. But honestly, I will say, I've seen like little bits and pieces of Resident Evil 9, and honestly, it looks really terrifying. It looks really good, really clean, but also very terrifying at the same time. But honestly, I will say this. I honestly say this. I will say this. Like, I know for, like, stories that the antagonist has to be, like, the one that stands out of, like, all, like, the peers in, like, a group or something. But, like, as for, like, Resident Evil, they make sure that that person stands out. Like, I looked at that photo of, like, all the researchers and, like, the one guy that just looks so tall and, like, so, like, not like all the other people. And I'm just like, wow. Like, wow, okay. Like, obviously, okay, first off, you don't have to make it so obvious that that's the antagonist. Like, we can literally see the face and be like, oh yeah, that's the person. But, like, for this, they want you to know. They 100% want you to know, like, this is the bad guy. This is the guy that you're going to be facing with. Like, Resident Evil, they don't mess around when it comes to antagonists. Like, they are known for, like, they are known for you to see, out of all the groups of people that this person was working with, they want you to know, yeah, this is the guy. This is the guy you're going to be facing with. But yeah, probably this game is going to be like, let's see, how many games were there that was in base of Raccoon City? Cause like, okay. So, once we're done with these pillars, I think I'm gonna wrap things up. Okay, so, I know the second one is in Raccoon City. And the third one is as well. And the Outburst. The one that was like way advanced. Which honestly, I don't think there will be any chance of me actually playing it. So I'm really sorry about that. So that's the third one. And let's see. So there's 3 games, and I'm counting, like, any mini-games, or, like, any mini-games or any like additional stuff like Claire for Resident Evil 2. So that basically puts us to, including the new one, like, let's see, 3, 4, 5, probably 8. Probably 8. Up to 8 games, including the mini games, including the additional games to it, 8 or 9 games of it being take place in Raccoon City. Like, honestly, I think I feel sorry for this city. Like, this city has been through heck and back. Like, I think this city needs to, like, rest. The city needs to obviously rest because it has been through so much. It has literally been through so many gameplays that I just think it needs to rest. Alright, one more pillar. And we'll be good to go. Huh, I'm missing something. There we go. Well, it's looking good so far. So far. Alrighty. So, with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end here, guys. We did a lot today. We honestly did a lot today. We finally finished the floors. We did the railing. The metal railing, and we actually did the pillars. So now all we gotta do is just do the bulletin board, the 2 seats, the ceiling, and the bars, and the side walls as well. So yeah, if we do those, we'll be done. Awesome. So yeah, so with that being said, I'm sorry to say this, but I'm probably going to have to end here, guys. Tomorrow, I'll be playing something else. I'll let you guys know on Twitter and Instagram on when I'm going to be live. And thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. And I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in this world. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see y'all later. Bye! Bye, everyone! Stay safe and stay warm! Bye, 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 bye!